Good afternoon, everybody. So with today's video, we got Chad here, and we're going to be doing a decant review of the latest Valentino, born in Roma, the Gold. So that's a bit of a long name. I don't understand these born in Roma names, but
they have weird names.
Yeah, they do. So launched in 2024, and it's classed as an Oriental Woody. So Chad, before we get into the notes, is there anything in particular that you get?
Oriental Woody makes sense because the wood to me is pretty dominant, actually,
Okay.
off of my skin. A little bit of a creamy kind of sweetness going on in the top too.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little spice. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see what the notes are though.
All right, so the notes are a little bit different on Profumo than it is on Fragrantica. Fragrantica has nutmeg as listed, including solar notes, while Profumo don't. But everything else is pretty much the same. The mid is going to be Virginia cedar. The base is going to be vanilla and amber.
Yeah, amber vanilla makes total sense to me with the cedar as well. I don't know what solar notes is, but it's also in 1 million parfum, and I was very curious as to what that is. I thought it was like kind of like sun kind of reflect, like when it goes and heats up the skin type of smell, but
it's just what it's listed as: natural and synthetic, popular and weird. So
yeah,
I don't think it really adds anything if it's a note, but it's vanilla, amber, and woods with a little bit of spices.
Yeah.
It's more of an amber vanilla though for me.
Yep, it comes on the top. And one thing that's weird is the Born in Roma has a DNA that kind of floats through all of them. I don't get any of that here. Like this seems like almost like its own thing to me. I would have not thought this was a Born in Roma fragrance at all.
And you like the lineup for the most part, eh?
You know, I think it's okay. There's a couple that I really like Coral Fantasy is my favorite from the line. It's really nice. The Born in Roma Intense is also good. Green Stravaganza is also alright. I just find a lot of them lack, you know, creativity, so to speak. They smell kind of like combinations of other fragrances.
And this is supposed to smell more like the Born in Roma Intense.
Yeah, which makes sense to me.
Do you have that one?
I do not, actually.
Okay.
It's funny because I haven't bought a lot of them just because I just wasn't captivated by a lot of them.
Okay.
The only ones I own is Green Stravaganza and Coral Fantasy.
Which is his latest release while we're filming this one here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I love that one.
There is like a sweetness, creaminess, amber, like there's that warmth to it.
Yes, and there is that kind of, like when people say they smell cedar and they get a sharp cedar floating there, I do definitely get this on my skin. It gives that cedar feel. But yeah, I totally get that creaminess on top. It's just, like, personally, I feel like it almost smells very similar to 1 Million Gold or whatever, that new one that came out this year, but a little bit creamier. There's some similarities in the wood.
It smells youthful though.
Very.
This fragrance does smell youthful. The entire lineup for me is youthful. It's just, it doesn't really go with my nose.
Yes.
I prefer Uomo and Uomo Intense.
Yeah.
This is not bad, but it's something that I think his generation would like more so. Do you like it though?
I think a lot of people would like this one. For me personally, it's a bit too basic in the sense that I feel like I've smelt it a million different times. Is it something I would wear? Probably. It's just not something I'd reach for myself.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's good though. I think most people will like it. It's mass appealing.
It's mass appealing. It's got that popular DNA type of thing.
Yes.
If you're looking for compliments, this is something that I think that might work for you. This is a fun type of fragrance though. Like going out, this is pretty much like a school fragrance as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, actually that's a very good way to put it. Now that it's drying a little bit more, I do get the Born in Roma DNA. It does have that little bit of DNA floating through it. But
it does.
It's warm. It's warm and kind of like inviting. Like it would be actually very good for school, like in the wintertime. Yeah.
I remember the original Born in Roma was a little too sweet for me. This has this sweetness, but it's more toned down. Yeah. It's still something that I am not too fond of. I don't dislike it. It's just something where I'm at in life is not for me. But it's like a fun night outside for a young guy out there. And I would say colder season. Definitely. If you wear this in the summertime, you might choking some people out. But if it's like a cooler summer night and like the application, if you're reasonable and respectable with your applications.
Yeah, I get very fall winter vibes from this one. Like I get the woody, earthy elements of fall, and also the inviting warmth of the winter. So it's good. I think it's good for either or, in my opinion.
The amber and the vanilla make this a little cozy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like a warming, like cuddling on the couch vibe going on there.
As I stated, it's a young man scent, but there's this certain flirtatiousness about it.
Definitely.
It's a great. It's like a great close quarter intimate fragrance. If you're about Netflix and chill, I think it's a great scent for that. The ladies will like this on you if you are reasonable with your sprays.
Absolutely.
And it's simple. This will be a heavy banger, and longevity was decent. I got like about 6 to 7 hours off the decant. With an actual bottle, might be a little bit more, might be the same.
That's pretty good. This release surprised me because it kind of came out of nowhere, like recently too. I saw it one day online. I was kind of confused. There was no release hype going into this. It just launched out of nowhere.
Yeah,
very strange.
I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this
No.
one, except for maybe Jensen's and Rotten Rebels, another one. But other people out there, I haven't really seen this talked about much.
Yeah, the recent releases seem to be kind of falling a little bit back. Like Rockstud Noir also got zero hype when it came out. No one was talking about it. So
Is that a new one this year?
that was last year, I think. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into it.
There you go.
See, I love Valentino. When I think of Valentino, I'm thinking of high luxury, a lavish brand. Their fragrances, though, they've kind of taken a different turn. Because Uomo and Uomo Intense were lavish. Very, they smelled expensive. They smelled classy. And that's what I mean. I feel like the brand is classy. But a lot of their fragrances, they're really, the way that they've gone, I get it. They want to make money.
For sure.
Totally get it. And this would be more popular than the Uomo and the Uomo Intense DNA. I could see this being a bigger seller. So I understand where they're coming from. But I find it feels like it kind of takes away from what the brand may have been.
I 100% agree. Yeah, I do agree with you. I think that, in my opinion, the best one from this lineup still remains Coral Fantasy to me. It does have that kind of gentlemanly tobacco with the wood combination. I gotta show you that one if you haven't tried it already.
I don't think I have.
Oh, I think you'd like it. I think you would.
I've tried a lot from this brand only because for reviewing purposes.
Yes. But I still agree that the other ones that you just mentioned are still superior, to any Born in Roma.
And I do have the green extravaganza, and I also have the aqua. So I got 4 of these in my collection.
The aqua, that was a discontinued gem with that tomato leaf. That's a good one. I like that one.
So,
yeah.
But if you're looking for something that's commercial, mass appealing, this is something that you might want to check out.
Yeah, for sure.
So guys, we're just going to finish the video here. That is our quick little decant review of Valentino Born in Roma, the Gold. So hopefully I got that right, because these names are just, they're confusing for me.
Yes.
And I'm also getting older, so, alright. Any other videos that I've done from this brand, they will all be in the description box below, including this man's social media, so please check them out. If you want to see the smell rate that I did with my wife on this brand, please check out right here. And because this is a tag team, why don't you check out right here for a review or even a smell rate themselves. So guys, with thank you for your time, take care, and we will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.